God says to Abraham, sacrifice your son. Just kidding. What was that all about? That's a cruel prank. God says to Abraham, sacrifice your son. Abraham says, sure. Sure. Everybody was doing that. Everyone believed that getting back to heaven is the greatest thing that can happen. But you're not allowed to kill yourself, so you can't use that method for getting back to heaven. But when God comes and says, send your son back to heaven, Abraham said, sure. Why can't I go? And God said, don't you ever. It's not true that going back to heaven is the best thing that can happen. And that's why no human sacrifice, going in the wrong direction. That's a pretty strong, I hit him over the head with that message. So, if the whole world would wake up tomorrow morning, everybody, no distinctions, if everyone in the world woke up and said, what can I do for God? Would this not be the greatest place? Would that not be a perfect earth? Even before we find the answer, like, what can I do for God? Oh, I don't know. But just asking that question would make us the best. I'm here to serve. What can I do for you? That's so awesome. What can we do for God? Well, obviously, the commandments. Don't kill, don't steal, don't commit adultery, don't lie, don't false witness, be nice to your mother. Okay, we got that. What else? That doesn't take up a lot of time. Not killing, not stealing, not committing adultery is not time consuming. So we still have the rest of the day to do, In fact, that saves us a lot of time. Anything we do that makes life better on earth is serving God's purpose. Whoever invented the plow did God a great service, because God is interested in life on earth becoming better, more livable, more comfortable, more enjoyable. It's his creation. Actually, Noah invented the plow. But anything, whoever invented the electric toothbrush thinks he just did it to make some money. No, he was serving God. We just have to be conscious of it. Anything you do that enhances life on earth, that is God's interest. God said, be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth and conquer it. Master it. In other words, bring out its potential. So any guy who goes to work to manufacture any useful product is serving God's purpose and doesn't even know it.
How does that benefit God, though?
God created this world imperfect, and he wants us to perfect it.
He wants us to perfect it. Okay.
See, that's very different from the secular view that nature is beautiful, the world is great, human beings, they mess everything up. They actually say it. Nature would be so perfect without human beings. That is so unholy. Nature needs to be harnessed. Otherwise, it's a totally useless thing. So God said, let there be grass. Why? He needs grass? Let there be grass so that it feeds the animals, that the animal can serve the human being. Everything has a process. Everything has a purpose. I mean, how long can you sit and watch a sunset? Yes, it's beautiful. What's it for? So everything in God's creation has a purpose. If we actualize that purpose, that potential, we are partners with Him in creation. I was speaking to a local priest down the street here. He's very, very effective, very popular with the teenagers. He puts them in a band, and he keeps them busy off the streets. I said, but what do you teach them about God? He says, I teach them that it's our job to make life better, to make the world better, which is very nice. I said, but I don't really care about the whole world. Give me a nice neighborhood, and I'm content. I have to worry about the whole world. Who does care about the whole world? Its creator, I think. So yes, we're here to fix the world. But who needs it fixed? If not its creator. So it's a much more positive approach to life. It makes life on earth the center of attention. And the purpose of it is God wants to be here, not in heaven. Which another way of saying that is, God doesn't want you to believe in Him. That's heavenly. He wants you to make Him real here on earth. As real as any other relationship. In order for that to happen, He's got to tell us something about Himself. You can't have a relationship with a mystery man. So what is the Bible? God describing Himself. Not God telling us what to do. I suggested to one writer, writes children's books. She wants to write Bible stories. So, there's a lot of that. A good suggestion would be, tell the same story, but in first person. Instead of saying, in the beginning, God created heaven and earth, say, in the beginning, I created heaven and earth. And I said, let there be light. And then I spoke to Adam and Eve. I told them not to eat from that tree. They did. I was upset. Make it first person. It's the same story, but it sounds so different. It makes it real. Third person is a little vague. Bring God down to earth means get to know Him better. And the better you know Him, the better you love Him. To know Him is to love Him. You don't know Him, what are you loving? You're believing. It's not the same. You believe in things you can't relate to. A leap of faith. A leap of faith means I'm a tiny creature. He is infinite. The best I can do is believe in Him. But then He's so far away. If you enjoyed this conversation or this topic, and you're looking for more information, or you want to hear it again from another angle, there's a way to do that. And that is in this book. It's all there. Order it from Amazon. You can read it, reread it, and share it.